So good day guys, welcome to today's lesson. In today's lesson we are going to be talking about diaphragm action and slab meshing. So like we know, slab meshing means to discretize the slab. You want to break down the slab into small infinitesimal nodes so that you can find the stress acting at a particular point, or the shear, the bending, whatever it is, you can get it at a particular point. So the first thing we do is we highlight the whole structure. Now the good thing about it is once you highlight it and you come to assign, so you come to assign, come to shell. Okay, once you go to shell, so look at floor auto mesh, select it, and let's come to auto cookie to this and select this. So we don't want it, we want the maximum mesh to be 500 millimeter. Now the smaller your mesh, the more accurate your analysis. But the problem is that it will take your computer strength. So what we want to do, 500 is okay, even 800 is okay. So I'll just apply and click OK. So now you see some things on it like cookie cuts. So you can cook cookie cuts. So that means the meshing has been done. Now secondly, the diaphragm. Let me explain what a diaphragm is. A diaphragm is an action or a structural member which takes lateral load and transfers it to the bracing system or the lateral resisting system. Now in this case, the reason why I did not place a shear wall now is because we know our concrete frame is a moment frame, is a sway frame. So we know that the columns and the beams can take care of lateral load. So what I want to do is I'm going to use the slab as the diaphragm. That means the floor is going to take the lateral load and transfer it to the column. So if you remember my video on steel on Start Pro, you see I was transferring those wind loads to the nodes, and the nodes where the bracing were. But in this case, because it's a moment frame, all the nodes will take part in resisting it. So what I'll do is highlight the whole structure, go to assign, or first of all you can come here and define. Okay, so you can define the diaphragm. Let's create a new diaphragm or modify it. So the diaphragm I want to use is a D2, and it is a semi-rigid diaphragm. Now the difference between a rigid diaphragm is that if the building moves, if for example the wind pushes it, the whole building moves together. Maybe it's a semi-rigid, part of the building will move separately from each other. So I advise you to use semi-rigid. So select it, click OK. Now we've defined it. We can come to assign and come to shell. So we see, assign, shell, and let's look at diaphragm. So you can see the diaphragm we just created, D2. So we can also modify it here, or you can add a new one. So let me delete D1 and just modify this. So you can change it back to rigid if that's what you want. If that's your assumption rather, and change it to semi-rigid, whichever one you want. So you click OK and this. So select this and apply it to the whole structure. Okay. So you can see your diaphragm there now. So you can see this shape. So it's telling you that the building is tied together. But when it's moving, it's going to move separately from, or it's going to have some differential movement. So this is just the concept of diaphragm and slab meshing. So in the next video we are going to be applying our load cases. Thank you for watching today's video. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. Thank you very much.